Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's rainy and dark out there, but I'm in my basement where the lights are bright. So I wanted to jump on. The baby is down for a hot minute. So I thought I would jump on. I am really hoping that my live next week will be back at my desk with the overhead and everything. I really wanted to do that for this card because this card is so fabulous, but just look at my desk back there. Like, it is not ready, for me to be able to work back there and do that. Hi, Denise. Good morning. So yeah, I'm really hoping that next week, whenever I do my live, I will be back at that desk with it cleaned off, with my overhead camera, and all of that. One of the other snafus with getting back to that camera is the fact that I got a new laptop in the midst of having a baby and everything else. So I've been converting everything over to that laptop, and that laptop doesn't have the program set up on it just yet. So that's another reason why I'm not back on that one. Hi, Mary Elizabeth. Welcome from Georgia. I hope the storms aren't too bad down there. Hi, Amy. I'm so excited to have so many of you guys on. Yeah, so I wanted to show you guys this fabulous shaker card. I hope I still have all the supplies sitting out here, as I made it last week, and I was like, wait, I need to save one of these back to show all of you guys on a live. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. Like I said, I feel like my earrings really make me feel like I'm put together. And I also am in love with any shirt that says like mama or anything like that now. Like every time I see one, whenever I'm scrolling off of Facebook or anything like that, then anytime I see mama shirts or anything like that, I'm like, I need that. So yeah, you'll be seeing a lot of mama or any of those things a lot on my lives because I just love them. So I am going to show you this shaker card. I'll show you the finished one first. So look how cute it is. You see how it's got all those confetti pieces down there? I think you can probably hear it. Hi, Shirley from Missouri. So it's raining where you are too because it's coming across Missouri and hitting Illinois. So yeah, you can see all those little shaker pieces and that little confetti glitter confetti all over. So I love shaker cards. I think they're super cute and cool, but the other style, not this style, of shaker cards I hated making. You know, you punch or die cut out an image and then you put the foam on and make sure it lines up and put the window sheet over the top, and there's always like a static, like, and so whenever you go to put the window sheet down, then if it's glitter, it just goes crazy. Even if it's other things, it's still like there's some sort of static with that, and so then it just goes crazy on you, and you got to make sure it's got the perfect seal and everything. I am here to show you guys this new style of shaker card that you're going to love because it's so easy and amazing. It is going into the new catalog, and isn't it fabulous? I absolutely love it. It's so cute. I feel like it's great for all ages, and it's perfect for summer for the whole popsicle sort of summer vibe and everything. Of course, I guess ice cream is very summery too. Okay, so what I have here is I have a piece of designer series paper, any kind of designer series paper that you want. This piece, for mine, you can always make this piece vary, but for mine, I have it at 3 3/4 by 5. And then I have a clear envelope. So one of Stampin' Up's clear envelopes. I'm just going to slide this in down to the corner and take some of my little confetti pieces, ice cream corner sprinkles. Oh, and I have to tell you, hi, Laura, welcome. So you guys have to get these. just to touch them. So, like, that's what they look like. They look like sprinkles. Who's a sprinkle fan out there? I love sprinkles, and my husband hates them. I know, breaks my heart every single time. I love sprinkles. I am like a little kid, and he's like, I'm going to go get some donuts. And I'm like, get me one with sprinkles. I don't care what it is, as long as it's got sprinkles on it. Like, I love sprinkles. But anyway, and like I love putting sprinkles on my cupcakes, because you guys all know I'm a big cupcake fan and baker of cupcakes. So these do not feel like you think they do. Like, they're rubbery. Like, it's super weird. It's like rubber, and it was like extruded out and then like cut. Because you can even find like the end of the line will be sort of a weird long tubular shape. Of course, I can't find any of them, probably because I picked them out already. But yeah, they're like, I don't know if you can like hear that, but like they're just not what I expected at all, and it's crazy. But anyway, I will get over that. Okay, so I'm going to put some of those down in this card on the front where my popsicles are, because that's the side that I want. And then now I'm just going to fold over the clear bag and secure it with tear and tape. I love me some tear and tape. So you're just going to, and this is why I'm out of tear and tape. Hold on just 1 second. I got more. This is why it doesn't matter what size of designer series paper you have, because you're just going to wrap that bag around it. So I folded it over. So now, you know, we're good this way and on this side. And then we have extra over here. You can always fold it over and seal it if you want, but I am actually going to trim it off. So there's just not so much extra. Hi, Susan. I just don't want so much of that bulk behind my card. So I just trimmed off part of it. And then now I'm going to fold this over and again, seal it with tear and tape. I love tear and tape because 1, it's nice and strong, and 2, you can tear it with your fingers. You don't have to worry about scissors, so you don't have that extra goo or anything gunking up your scissors. So like I actually went over a little, but I just peeled the paper off, and then now I'm just going to push that back. And it's okay. Okay, now it's all sealed. And our shaker card is there. How simple was that? So now I'm just going to add more tear and tape all the way around. Again, I really like the extra strong feel that I get from tear and tape. And your regular two-sided tape doesn't always like to stick on plasticky things, so this just makes it easier. And why not? Some in the middle. Okay. Now I'm going to put this on a layer of Coastal Cabana, and the Coastal Cabana measures 5 1/4 by 4, so just a 1/4 inch up. You know what? I need to put the lid back on this before I bump it, and we have confetti everywhere because I love it, but I don't need it all over. Okay, so I'm just going to pop this on. I do have to say, when it comes to tear and tape, it's really not the best to be able to pop it back off again. So you want to make sure you got it good the first time. And then I'm tying some of the Daffodil Delight ruched ribbon. This is a retiring ribbon, so get it before it's gone. Hi, Gail. Welcome. I'm so excited to have so many of you guys on. Like I said, I miss you guys so much. It's just hard trying to find a moment that the baby doesn't need me, the toddler's not screaming, and my husband's not saying, I actually need to go make a phone call for work. So she's at school, he is sleeping, and the husband is at work. Okay, so now I'm just gonna move the ribbon to either the left or the right, doesn't matter which side. So I just kind of squeeze this and then it loosens the ribbon and then I can rotate it around. And I'm actually gonna slide it up a smidge. Okay, so now we have our shaker card layered. And I'm going to put it on a piece of Purple Posy cardstock. Again, Purple Posy is retiring. A lot of the Purple Posy products are sold out already because it's retiring and their wall supplies last, which means if you see something on the retiring list that you want, you need to get it now before it sells out. Okay, so now we're just going to add this to the card front. Again, you can keep going on with your tear and tape. Nothing wrong with that. Or you can use your favorite adhesive. This is going to go on flat. I really wanted to put it on dimensionals, but I'm actually going to do the top greeting piece on dimensionals, and I thought, let's keep the layers to a minimum. So there we have that. You do need to use your Purple Posy. It works fabulous with Gorgeous Grape. I love like layering those two together, the Gorgeous Grape and the Purple Posy. Love it. Okay, so then I have a stitched circle. This is from the Stitched Shapes dies, which are also retiring. My heart broken. I love these things. So it's just a circle, and I just grabbed the greeting here, treat yourself, and laid it on a circle until I found the right size. And then I used the sprinkles here and I stamped off once. So I did the, hi Liz, I did the greeting in Blackberry Bliss, and then I did the sprinkles in Terracotta Tile. I stamped off once and then went 1, 2, 3 up diagonally. So that's how I kind of got that like various shade. So that I put on with Stampin' Dimensionals. And there we have that cute shaker card. I just feel the need to like shake it, but you guys are probably like, stop. So there you go. How quick, simple, and fabulous was that? And you can recreate that like so many different ways. You don't have to worry about, oh, I don't have that punch, or oh, I don't have that die or something like that. Like, it's just like tossing everything in a bag and sealing it up. How cool is that? I'm in love. I will be making lots of shaker cards like this because this is like the easy shaker card or like the faux shaker card. And it's super cute. So on the inside, look at this fabulous, scrolly, giant happy birthday. I love it. I actually had a customer who she also loves big scrolly fonts too. She said she bought this stamp set just for this greeting. She's like, is that bad? Absolutely not. That it sounds like something I would do. I love it. I love it. Okay, so I stamped happy birthday with sprinkles on top because, again, you guys know I love sprinkles. So, I mean, again, have you guys mentioned? Maybe I need to scroll back through the comments. Who loves sprinkles? Or are you guys anti-sprinkle and that's why you guys are all being quiet? Is that true? Do you guys hate sprinkles like my husband? Are you Team Brad or Team Laura? It's okay. You can let me know. That just means more sprinkles for me. And Claire. Claire loves sprinkles. She's so my daughter. It's funny, Brad and I always will say things. There's my sprinkle love. Oh, look at all the thumbs ups and hearts. Okay, yay. I love it. We'll always look at each other and say things like, she is so your daughter whenever she does something crazy. Yay! Love Sprinkles Team Laura. Yay! I'm so excited. Okay, so for the inside, I stamped that. And now, hi, Dawn. You don't hate them, but you don't. That's okay, Laura. It's fine. I want to show you guys how I did the inside of this card. Oh, wait. Look. On the front, I took the fine tip glue pen and I just added 5 random dots to that greeting. So just a small little dot of glue. I will try to show you how small it is, but it might be so small that you can't even see it. And because it's clear. Do you see 5 dots? Maybe. Liz, you love sprinkles too? And then now I'm just going to put one of these on each of those dots. And I'm really just like setting it down. Like you can like lightly touch it to press it into the glue. But otherwise, just pop it down and go. So there's 4 colors in here. And then I do a 5th one. So it sounds like Alex is awake again. I have him on the monitor and I have the monitor turned up really loud since he's upstairs. But he grunts and makes so many noises. And the monitor picks up like everything, I feel like. You did see the dots? That's awesome. I'm so excited. So now you can really see the dots. I really should have put one like in the middle there, but I'm not going to overdo it. So now the inside, I also added that popsicle, and I want to show you how I did the popsicle. So I did cinnamon cider for the stick, and the stick, we have these 2 images. Let me show you. We have these 2. So there's that one, that's solid, and then there's this one, which is that like textured image. I actually did the popsicle stick first because I didn't want to end up putting my popsicle too low and not having room for the whole stick and then just having this weird look. So I wanted that full stick with the loop. So I actually did that first. So I took this one, stamped off once, stamp it down. This one, there is sort of a roundy part on one end, but otherwise you could do it upside down and I don't think anyone would notice. A lot of people always ask me which one I stamp first too. That to me is personal preference. I do it both ways all the time, so I can't really say. One of the things I will say is this one I stamped off once, so it's lighter whenever I'm looking through the stamp. And so a lot of times it's actually easier to stamp this one second. So like if I'm trying to find a piece of paper, here we go. Out of the trash can. If I stamp the full strength one first, and then I stamp this one, like, okay, so look how it's really hard to see through that, but I do stamp off once, so now it's easier to see through to add to your project. But I actually did it opposite whenever I did it on here. So, I mean, it just kind of depends. Here, let me show you. I'm going to stamp that one off again and see if I can hold this up and show it to you. Do you see how you can see through it pretty easily? Whereas you sometimes can't see through when it's full strength. See how it's a little bit harder to see through for full strength? I hope that makes sense. Hi, Gail. You love easy shaker cards too? Yeah, this one's totally for all of you guys because it's so easy and so fabulous. Okay, so then we're going to take our terracotta tile, and there's 2 images for the popsicle. There's this one, the bottom of the popsicle, and this one, the top of the popsicle. I actually did the top of the popsicle, again, stamped off once. You can tell, though, these are one of those textured stamps, so they're going to already have that various darkness and lightness in the stamp whenever you stamp it down. So for this one, you want to stamp the bottom of the popsicle first because, well, one, it's the darker one, but you also want to make sure it's on top of your popsicle stick. It does make great cards. And like I said, I feel like they're great for like all ages. Okay, so now we have our popsicle on our stick. It's a little offset, but that's okay. I kind of was bumping close to the edge too. And then this one, don't worry about lining it up. It's actually pretty easy. And again, we're stamping off, so it's easier to see. But really, you're actually just lining up side to side. It's not like you're lining up top to bottom and everything else. You guys are giving me all the hearts and everything. It makes me so happy. I don't think I can see that whenever I have my setup back there. I don't think I can see the hearts, so it kind of makes me sad. But I do love seeing them today. And then there's the top of the popsicle. So this is actually going to go on the inside of our card. And you know what? We should do the envelope too, because that would be super, super cute. And the baby is not crying yet, so why not? So I'm going to do that on the bottom of this. Let's see. I need to get my cinnamon cider back out again. So we're going to do, let's go ahead and do the darker one first. This one I'm kind of doing up and down. I don't know why I decided to do that. I literally was saying that as I was stamping it down. I just hope I got it far enough away from the edge that it's not like falling off. Oh yeah, we're good. So cute. How fabulous is that? Love it. I don't want to drop this into the ink pad. Ah! Oh, I love it. I would love to get this birthday card. Isn't it the cutest thing ever? Again, don't forget there are a lot of items here that are retiring, so you definitely want to get those before they're gone, including the ruched ribbon and the stitched shapes and purple posy. So the last day to get those, of course it's while supplies last, but the last day to get those is May 3rd. May 4th is when the new catalog comes out. I'm so excited. If you're local, I am doing a girls' night out event on Wednesday the 5th, as well as the 6th on Thursday. I'm doing morning daytime on the 5th and evening on the 6th. That is Alex in the background screeching. He's not screeching. He's, I don't know. He squeaks so much. He actually doesn't cry. He mostly just squeaks. But, and it's on the monitor just like goes crazy because the monitor squeaks and like is very shrill. But anyway, so that is that next week? It is next week already. Oh my gosh. So super, super exciting. Of course, there are still a few days to get the free stamp set of the month for April, which is the Butterfly Brilliance stamp set. The stamp set for May is from the new catalog. It is a new stamp set, and I can't remember what it is. I want to say it's a greetings stamp set. I'm pretty sure it's all greetings. But yeah, super, super excited about that. And if you need a catalog, then just send me a message or put it in the comments here or anything like that. Yes, you should totally try it, Gail, and send me a photo whenever you do. I'd love to see your creation of it. But yeah, have fun. And if you have any questions when you're working on it, then just reach out to me. What did you stamp off and what did I go full strength on the popsicle? So on the stem, the stick, the background image I did stamped off. And then the outlining images I did full strength. And then for this, I actually did the top stamped off and the bottom full strength. But you know, I wonder what it would look like if you did the top full strength and the bottom stamped off. You could totally do that too. So you could do either one. I don't know, like, see, that's the bottom stamped off. Down here is the bottom stamped off and the top is full strength. Or I did top stamped off, bottom full strength. So really you can mix and match those and do whichever one you prefer. I don't know, maybe there's like a look that you're going for there where it's supposed to be darker on the bottom because all of the juice is like going to the bottom. But I think both of them look great, so I'm super excited. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Oh, I want to show you one other card, only because it's all retiring. It makes me super sad. So you guys know how I always talk about Happy Mail, and I love the Snailed It stamp set, and it has Happy Mail. So excited about that. It is retiring, though. You're welcome, Amy. So this stamp set, I did want to show you, I did 2 samples. One is, well, actually both of them are super simple. These are just note cards and envelopes. And you can see I did the envelopes on the back, and then just disregard the ink pad that fell onto the image. So yeah, happens to all of us. So disregard that, but look how cute that is. So I just stamped the mushrooms and then a greeting and colored it in. And because the blends do tend to bleed, then I just added a piece of designer series paper to the inside of the card so you don't have to worry about that bleeding look. How cool is that? And then if you want to step it up a little bit, I did note cards and envelopes again for this one. Stamped the Happy Mail on the back, and I used some designer series paper, added some layers, but still used that same thing. I did do masking for these images. You'll see these images are all the same, but this one has the greeting. The stamp has the greeting. So I just masked it off for these two so that the greeting was only on there once, and then a little envelope on the inside. So 2 super simple cards. One is very basic, and then the other one stepped up a little with some extra designer series paper and some layers and things like that. So simple, so cute. I hope this inspires you guys to get some stamping done, to send out some happy mail and have fun. And don't forget, this one is retiring on May 3rd. So get your Snailed It stamp set and send out some happy mail. I hope you guys will have a wonderful day. I'm so excited. I miss you guys so much. I have lots of plans for May to try to get back on schedule and hang out with you guys more and stamp with you more. So I don't know. Hopefully we'll get there and find a routine just in time for Claire's school to end, and then find a whole new routine. Wish us luck. Have a wonderful day, guys. I love you guys so much. Love, hugs, and prayers from me to you. Stay safe and stay healthy. Bye.